What's going on, guys? Happy New Year. Uh, if you're on the West Coast, this will be my last drama video of the year because it's only 2:55. But if you're on the East Coast, this is my first drama video of many more to come. I'm only kidding. Hey, I mean, this is not a video. I'm not going at anybody. I'm just going to point out a few things here, okay? For one, see, I seen Thunder's poll, right? And it was saying something about, everybody, like, I guess, gathering around the campfire of chaos and singing Kumbaya. And Thunder wasn't saying that. He was just it was a poll. And don't get excited, Roy. He ain't talking about that kind of poll. He's talking about like when you vote on. But it gave options. I think there was the third one I picked. It was like people's went too far. And see, here's the thing about that though. If anybody voted on the first two, why? Why would you do that? Why would you want to let people that fucked up the entire community and people that you still see at this very moment every day, they're just talking shit, they're causing chaos. Two of them tucked down the fucking lounge. One of them shares fake videos, does all kinds of shit. One of them's just nobody knows who the fuck he is. He's just a weird fake fuck himself. You got a few chicks that are crazy as hell. But and ironically, I swear to God, I didn't see Torp's video till about 12:30 or 1. And if you AM, but if you see my video from earlier, you'll see it's kind of the same. I literally say that, that this is not fun no more. It's not worth doing because once you prove somebody's a liar and you call it the truth and you prove people, did what you say they did and you give solid proof, 100% proof, and people still don't, or some people, I should say, some people don't believe it, which is only what, five or six of them. Fuck them. They're not worth your time. There's no sense in keeping trying to convince people what they are. We know what they are. They know what they are. That's all that matters. But here's the thing, see, let's just say, hey, Flex is a forgiving guy, right? So let's just say, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna, forgive Roy. I'm gonna let Roy back around. Well, see, the problem with that is if he would have cut off Roy like one time before the last time, his original channel would still be there. The original lounge would still be up. See, when you keep letting people back around that keeps doing bad shit, they tell you who they are. You better believe them. When someone shows you who they are, you better fucking believe them. See, the thing about Roy, some people might, oh my God, we ain't seen Roy in a while. Poor Roy, right? Well, see, Roy and Reese didn't give a fuck about Flex. They didn't care to see Flex in a while. They didn't want to see Flex ever. They tucked down the fucking lounge. There's shit you can't come back from. I mean, do you really think even a year from now, let's just say, everybody made up, right? And forgot everything. It's just like clean slate. Starting at midnight tonight, 2025, everybody gets a clean slate, right? Well, the problem with that is it would never work because you still know what people are. Here, my boy, my fake dog's over there. But you still know what people are. You know the chaos they cause. You know the trouble they start. You know the lies. You know the lengths they'll go to fuck people over, make up fake videos, put out shit. They don't care. So once you get rid of those people, why in the fuck would you ever want them back around? Because it's not a game. This ain't fun. Mean, when you finally call out the bullshit, the majority of people seen it and they believe it. You got some they're just idiots. They can't. There you go. Y'all pissed off my fake dog, but it's all right. Oh shit! Speaking of fake dog, Bobby, Bobby. See, I gave you a pass earlier too because you've been saying stuff like Judge Jaded, right? You said something like Judge or Jaded thinks he's the judge and jury and all this shit. And I think what you're talking about is because I said something like if I seen people over there saying shit to them, just don't say hi to me. Well, see, Bobby, the thing about that is, I even said, people's got the free will to go where they want to. But again, I got the free will to tell them to, fuck off. I don't want nothing to do with them. And I can prove, Bobby, you're the same way. Because let me tell you this. Look at the shit they've done to us. They tucked down the lounge. They shit about my family, Thunder's family, Torp. They did shit to him. Everybody. They went at every fucking body over here. I mean, fuck, Reese's stalk G. They've, all kinds of shit that people's done. The shit they said about Red. The shit they done to Heidi. I mean, we can go on and on. Everybody. Everybody, the shit they done. And I guess according to Bobby, it should be just it's cool. We should just if somebody goes over there, just be okay with it. But see, Bobby, here's the problem with that. See, you get really mad, and you'll come up on a panel and talk about it when somebody brings up somebody in your life that you didn't want on YouTube, your wife, right? Now, they brought up other people's wives. They brought up my daughter. They brought up other family members. Hell, they call my dog fake. But when we say that, to you, it's like, oh, it's no big deal. It's like you think you can joke about it because you say you're gaslighting, right? Now, what if, again, they didn't even say nothing bad about your wife. What they said was they mentioned a phone call, and that pissed you off so bad that you was like all tore up about it, right? Now, what if they would have said that shit about her that they said about our families, Bobby? And you seen somebody making jokes about it in the chat, saying, "Oh, Bobby, bailiff Bobby thinks that he's the whatever," right? Shit's not too funny, Bobby. I'm telling you. But again, it doesn't matter because I 100% agree with Torp. These people, they're not worth fucking with. They're not worth our time. They're not worth every day doing this shit. So it's best to let them like fucking die off in obscurity. I mean, if they want to sit over there and believe each other's lies, the good thing about it, they'll turn on each other. They will eventually turn on each other because that's all they got. And the good thing about it, I won't be around to see it because I'm done with them. Like I said, if you show the truth and you keep showing people and they keep going around. But here's the thing about that, and this goes back to the forgiving thing. You can't move on if you keep bringing back the same fucking people. Let's just say, like I said, let's just say a clean slate at midnight. The next thing you know, tomorrow you come in, can't go back to the original lounge. You can't start from a clean slate because the lounge is gone. I guess you could. You could say it's a new lounge. But then you got all those people. You seen what Tracy's done. You seen what Jen. You seen what Serb, Reese, Roy. How could anybody ever be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And how fake would people look? That I mean, think about this. Think about this. If you do a stream calling out their bullshit, right, and calling them out on what they do, and they go low as fuck, right? Some of you like Thunder. Some of you even told you like you was scamming people, and that made you pretty mad, right? But if you keep letting those people around, it's going to happen again. And I mean, you can't be surprised when it happens. The best thing to do is when somebody shows you they're a shit person, they have no fucking integrity, no credibility. The best thing to do is just cut ties with them. And again, like I said, I didn't see Torp's video earlier, but it's just ironic that everybody's pretty much on the same page on that. It's time just to let them go. Fuck them. Like Torp said, you're fired. And when you get fired, that don't, you can't get rehired. That's the thing. You can't just keep coming back around and continuing to fuck shit up. That's none of that. And again, Bobby, this ain't going at you, but I'm just saying, dude, it's amazing how you can sit there and like, make little jokes about shit. But if that was about you, because like Bobby, what did you say with the Blaze thing? I even thanked you for that. You said no channel that has anything to do with Blaze I'll ever go. I'm done. I won't go around those channels. That lasted for about a week, Bobby. Then your excuse was you had him Google blocked and you couldn't see it. But the problem with that is, Bobby, they put his fucking chats right up on the screen when you're up there in there and you still stay there. So I don't know, man. But you see, you can't have come over to one side, talk stuff, go over there when they're talking shit, and think both sides are going to be just cool with you doing that. That's where the fence rider thing comes in. But again, just Bobby, just think if they said that shit about Jess, that they said about any of our families, if they made a fake video about you and trying to like put you as two young girls, if they said you was a liar, a fucking scam artist, all that shit, would you be so inclined to say somebody else is being judgmental? I don't think so, Bailiff Bobby. But again, guys, Happy New Year. And I'm just saying, when somebody, when you see what people are, stop trying to give people a chance after chances. Hey, second chances are great. Third chances, I mean, whatever. But 300 chances, 400, nah, fuck that. Because at some point in time, when you get fucked over, it's your own fault. If you keep letting people back around, I mean, think about that. Flex is just now getting, he's getting the lounge. He's getting close to where he needs to get everything back to normal. Yeah, let's just let everybody come back over and fuck it up again. Nah, don't think we should do that. But y'all have a good one. Happy New Year. Later.